What's up, guys? Sam here with Between the Bumpers, and I just wanted to go over a quick question that a couple of you guys have been asking me. So, intermittent fasting, what is it? Can I use it? Will it be helpful for me? Before we get into that, the first thing I want to say is with any diet, the most important thing is that you enjoy doing it, or at least that you can tolerate doing it. A diet has to, and I mean has to, be maintained over time if you want it to work. So, no matter what you do, whether you're going keto, intermittent fasting, if it fits your macros, Atkins diet, whatever it might be, it has to be something that you can maintain, because if not, you're just going to fall off the wagon and it's really not sustainable. So, again, I like to play around with different styles, but you should ultimately stick with the style or the types of styles of dieting that you genuinely enjoy or can stick with. So, intermittent fasting, what it is essentially taking your morning and lunch off of eating. So no breakfast, no early lunch, maybe a late lunch depending on how you want to do it. How I like to do it is with a bulletproof coffee. So I'm going to go over real quick what that looks like. So you're going to take your basic coffee, you are going to take coconut oil, roughly a tablespoon or half tablespoon. You're going to pour your coffee into your blender. Keep in mind, if you are using a smaller blender like myself, a Magic Bullet or a Ninja in this case, do not fill coffee all the way up to the top before you blend it, or it will explode. I have had it explode. It is not a fun experience. And you will take your coconut oil. If you want, you can use a scale just to get an idea of how much you are putting in. And then in this case, I have 11 grams. Again, when it comes to blending, small pulses. Each rep, I like to take the lid off and let the pressure kind of subside quickly. And once you have blended the coconut oil and the coffee together, you can add the rest of your coffee. And there you have it. That is your bulletproof coffee. Why this works is the coconut oil acts as a slow releasing energy source that you can use throughout the day. So it really helps you to curb your hunger, maintain your energy and alertness. Again, for a prescription, what I recommend is first thing when you wake up, have a bulletproof coffee. Again, let's say 10 to 15 grams of coconut oil. Then around 10 a.m. to 1 p.m., you can have your second bulletproof coffee. Then you will have your first meal of the day around 2, 3 o'clock. And if you'd like, you can have an additional 1 or 2 more meals at the end of the day. How this diet works for weight loss is basically you have less hours in the day to consume your calories. And that leads to a caloric deficit that allows you to lose weight. So there's no real magic here. The coconut oil coffee gives you energy. It keeps you feeling full for the morning. Then in the afternoon, you essentially have less hours in a day to go over your caloric limit. And that's how people lose weight, very simply. So if it's something you're interested in, give it a few days. If you're used to having breakfast, it might take you some time to get accustomed to not having breakfast and having a later lunch. Again, not for everybody. You got to pick the diet that works for you. But a lot of males I find have found that the intermittent fasting or no breakfast / no lunch diet works great for them. Let me know how it works for you guys. If you're in the private members Facebook group, you will see an attachment below that details everything I went over in this video.